अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मैं सफदर खैसर कौसर न्यूज़ से। गौसिया इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज कोई तारुफ की मोहताज नहीं है। कई प्रोग्राम्स मैंने आपको बताए हैं, चाहे जॉब मेला हो या कोई और प्रोग्राम हो। पिछले दिनों मैं यहाँ पे आया हुआ था, एक खुसूसी प्रोग्राम यहाँ पे मुनक़िद हुआ था और आज यहाँ पे ग्रेजुएशन डे है, इसलिए आया हुआ हूँ। इस ग्रेजुएशन डे की खुसूसियत ये है कि किसी भी कॉलेज का पढ़ा हुआ तालिब इल्म अगर किसी मुकाम पर पहुँचता है तो उस कॉलेज के लिए एक फ़ख्रिया बात होती है। और आज मैं बता दूँ, इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज के तालिब इल्म जिन्होंने कनाडा में एक MP के पोस्ट पर मौजूद हैं, जिनका नाम यहाँ पे मौजूद है श्री चंद्रकांत आर्या। चंद्रकांत आर्या आज यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं, वो प्राइम अट्रैक्शन है आज के इस ग्रेजुएशन डे में। और ये जो भी प्रोग्राम की तफसीलात होगी आपको पेश की जाएगी। कमेंट ज़रूर करते हुए इस न्यूज़ को ज़्यादा सब्सक्राइब करें और शेयर करना ना भूलें। अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
So my father keeps repeating that story throughout the last, 1980s, 42 years. So he still remembers what's happened.
I think your son was also.
Sorry. He got this married and the reception was going on. I request you every morning to नया ज़माने का लगता है.
So ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಮಾತು ಸರ್, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಮಾತು ತಗೊಂಡೆ. That was very great. That has inspired not only Kannadigas, it has inspired the total nationality, as well as on that day CM Basuraj had given a statement in the paper.
Yeah,
I think we have seen it.
I see.
I remember.
Yeah.
So it's a great thing, very great.
We brought usually mechanical. We had only two branches then, civil and mechanical. The girls' high school, second floor, 2 rooms, one civil engineering, one mechanical engineering. Next road in the shed there was smithy, woodwork and other things.
Sawmill.
And this we did come to this campus. There were 2 sheds there. I think that was the 3rd or 4th year we came. And there was a small office. I think same building. I guess just it was not just cement construction was there. So that is how we started off here. And wherever I go, I proudly say I am from Ghousia College. You know, people are all over from India. I meet there. I am from IIT Kharagpur, I am IIT Powai, I am that, I am this, that, and I am from Ghousia College. Yeah. And Bangalore University used to do something we never used to go anywhere. Yeah.
No, it's VTU, Vishweshwara.
Oh, I see. VTU.
Belgaum.
Yeah.
Yes, we.
Nice. Also, we have restaurants from Lucknow, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Andhra, everywhere.
But now many regional colleges are open all over.
Okay.
So there are less students.
Okay.
But still we get from Kashmir, West Bengal, Assam.
Oh, nice.
And,
In fact, only after I joined Ghousia, I understood that different types of Urdu. The Urdu what we are accustomed was Ramnagaram Urdu or Shivaji Nagar, but the people from Lucknow,
Yes.
the Urdu they spoke was totally different. In Canada also, we get people from the different parts of the world. The Urdu I hear is totally different, but that's much more refined, I should say. Assalamu alaikum. It's a great pleasure to be here. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋದು ಬಹಳ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. After about 42 years. 42 years. Yes. I'm an old man. You know, there's one reason why I came here today. There's one reason. Of course, Dr. Ansari, the principal, invited me, and my friend Ayub Khan of Ramnagaram was pressing me to come here. I came here, but that is not the main reason. Of course, I started studying in this college, back in 1980 at the Girls High School near railway station on the 2nd floor with 2 rooms, one for civil engineering, another for mechanical engineering. And we had our smithy and workshop at a shed next door. Then the building you see here, the last building, that was our mechanical engineering workshop, come classroom, come everything. And I'm pleased to be back. And again, that is not the reason why I wanted to come here today. I learnt a lot in engineering, though I was not a great student, but this gave me the foundation of my life. You know, when I get invited to so many schools in Canada, I always tell them whatever I am today is only due to the education that was provided by various institutions and by my very hardworking parents. So education institution is important, and again Ghousia is a very important part of my life, and again that is not the main reason why I wanted to come here today. We learned quite a bit here. We learned quite a bit of mechanical engineering, but I also learned quite a bit about life from various students who came from all across India, from UP, Gujarat, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu. Every single place of India was represented here. What I learned from them, that gave a foundation on which I am getting benefited even today. I had a lot of friends here. For some time I used to live in Bangalore. For some time I lived in the hostel here. And before this hostel was constructed, we used to live in a room in the city here. My roommate Maulana Wajid Hussain was a roommate of mine for quite some time. And we had a great gang of friends from Bangalore. Abdul Khalid, Muhammad Jamal, Dinesh, Gopal, Chenoy brothers, Muhammad Salim, Noor Ahmad, Zia from Chandpatna, Noor Ahmad again from Bangalore. We used to travel, we used to spend a lot of time together. We learned so many things. At least I learned so many things from talking to so many of them, for interacting with them, from learning from their own life experiences. I learned a lot of things. And that is also one of the reasons I could say I have come here, but that is not the main reason again. The main reason I came here today is because today India is one of the strongest countries in the world. It is not the most, it is going there. It has grown economically, it has grown socially, it has grown powerfully. It is a major geopolitical entity in the world today, and that did not happen overnight. It happened after India got independence 75 years back. The then government, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, set up basic industries, Hindustan Machine Tools, Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited, HAL, HMT, so many other industries they set up. Same time, they also established a lot of university across India. They established Indian Institute of Technologies. And again in the 50s, they set up All India Financial Institution to fund a lot of industries. All these things helped to make what India today, the foundations of it the foundation was laid in 75 years back. So I would like to recognize and thank is, let me be very clear in his name, because a lot of times I confuse with the names. Of course, we all know is that Haji Nabi Sharif Sahib. Think back, way back in 1962, I was not even born then, I'm an old man today. Way back in 1962, when cycle was a luxury item for many middle class families. At that time, Haji Nabi Sharif Sahib had the vision of the importance of technical education. Today we all take for granted hundreds and hundreds of engineering colleges are there. Way back in 1962, Sharif Sahib thought of the importance of technical education and started Ghousia Industrial and Engineering Trust. Just think back, 60 years back, he set it up so that the community members, the students from the rural community can get educated, can get technically qualified and find their own livelihood, and at the same time contribute to the development of the society and the country. So if India is what it is today, it is because of a lot of visionaries like Haji Nabi Sharif Sahib and so many others all across India, and we need to recognize, we need to thank them for that. As far as my knowledge goes, I don't think government has given them any great award or any great recognitions, but in my mind, the visionaries like him always have a great memory.
Arya Sahib, respected Mrs. Chandrakant Arya Sahib, respected dignitaries on the dais, principal, staff, and my dear students and the press. Today is a great moment for us, a very proud moment for us. When we heard about Dr. Chandrakant Arya Sahib a few months back, we were very shocked to know that one of our alumnus has reached to such a high position, and it brought a lot of happiness to us. And then the efforts to contact him started. And finally, today it is a culmination of all the efforts made by the staff and hard work that we have put, that today he is in front of you all today. I thank sir to be present here, and I thank all of you all who have made the effort to bring him here today. Usually the first batch of the institutions that we have started, Al-Amin and Ghousia, we have seen generally the infrastructure is very low, and initially we are starting, and we don't know how the infrastructure is going to come up, the finances are going to come up. Somehow God blesses those students who have taken the first batch. I have realized the first batch of Al-Amin, the students that came out like Zamir Pasha, Sadaqat Piran, all these people, they excelled in society. And first batch of Ghousia also, like Dr. Mr. Chandrakant Arya Sahab here today, Mr. Abdul Khadir, who is in Shaheen, they are also from the first batch. Somehow I felt when I was sitting here that when we start something new, the founders don't know what is going to happen. But those people who support in the form of staff or in the form of students, God rewards them. I felt like that. So I feel the first batch of these institutions have been blessed by God. That is how these people have reached these heights. A few points that I would like to share with you. First of all, that we are real as we grow, that the advice that we get from our parents, from our seniors and the religious leaders is faith in God. See, today we are all very happy, you are making a big noise and you are all happy. But sometimes in life the situation comes, you are all alone by yourself. And you have to face life alone. The corporate world is not good fun. They are going to make you work very hard. And they are going to stress you out. And even when you go abroad, it is not, everyone is not so friendly. There are a lot of people who are jealous and they don't want you to take the place. So the only thing that holds you strong in this time is faith in God. Always have faith in God. Whatever happens, you have to be very strong and know there is a God behind you and He will take you through the difficult times. A lot of difficult times will come. You have to be strong and you have to face that, and those people will be successful. Youngsters nowadays, as you see, between less than 40, I've seen many youngsters dying. They're dying. Less than 40 due to the stress. They could not take the stress the job offered, and they could not. Second ring is the bad habits and not taking care of the health. So few points that I would like to make to you. First of all, take good care of your health. Have you seen sir now how agile he is, how fit he is? When he was walking from the office here, I was running behind him and I was panting. So I was even walking faster. This is a good sign of good. See, these are things you have to pick up from these people when they come here. Good health. Take care of your health, because what you do between 20 and 30, I spoke to a nutritionist. The nutritionist told me the age between 20 and 30 is so important in the life. What you do now, these 10 years, will affect the rest of your life. So you all are in that stage. We've passed that stage now. You all are in that stage. Eat right, eat well, exercise well, build muscles. These will help you in the rest of your life. So 20 to 30 is a very important age to take care of your health. Secondly, faith in God.
सर
वालेकुम सलाम।
सर आज 38th बैच ऑफ बैचलर्स का ये खुसूसी प्रोग्राम था। सर क्या कहेंगे सर आप?
क्या कहेंगे, बहुत खुशी की बात है। और क्या है
सर, आज आर्या साहब जो यहाँ पे आए हुए थे,
हाँ जी,
आपकी अपनी कॉलेज के थे
जी,
एक फखर की बात है। तो
हमारे लिए बहुत फखर की बात है, हमारे अंजुमन के लिए पूरी फखर की बात है जी। इट्स अ ग्रेट अचीवमेंट
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह
जी।
उनकी दौरा में तकरीर उन्होंने
जी
आपके वालिद साहब को याद किया और मुमताज़ खान साहब को भी याद किया।
उनको याद करे बगैर पूरा काम अधूरा है ये दोनों को जी।
तो स्टूडेंट्स को क्या कहेंगे सर?
स्टूडेंट्स को यही करेंगे, बेस्ट ऑफ लक कहेंगे और आगे पढ़िए बोलेंगे। यहाँ को खत्म नहीं हुआ, जैसा आर्या साहब ने बोला। हाँ, यहाँ से शुरू है, अब यहाँ से दुनिया खुली है, कुछ भी कर सकते हैं इंशाल्लाह जी।
उनके नेक तमन्ना के लिए क्या कहेंगे सर? आने वाली
क्या कहें, हमारी तो दुआ है उनके लिए बस।
इस्माइल साहब, सर आप हमेशा स्टूडेंट्स को मोटिवेशन देते हैं जी, और आज भी आपने खुसूसन बच्चों के साथ साथ उनके वालिदैन के एहतराम के तौलक से कहा जी। क्या कहेंगे सर?
ये दो हमारी बेसिक तरबियत है। हमारे इंस्टीट्यूशंस चला रहे हैं, इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज है, पूरे जितने भी शोबे होते हैं हम सब वो सब में हैं। लेकिन हमारे एजुकेशन के साथ जो है लोगों मॉरल्स भी इम्पॉर्टेंट है, कैरेक्टर बिल्डिंग भी इम्पॉर्टेंट है। तो हमारे बच्चे जो है यहाँ हमारे जो इदारे में पढ़ रहे हैं, उनको ये होना कि एजुकेशन के साथ उनका कैरेक्टर बिल्ड होना, मॉरल वैल्यूज़ बिल्ड होना। और ये दुनिया की हकीकत है कि सिर्फ एजुकेशन हासिल करने से कामयाबी नहीं होती,
जो हमारे बड़े जो सिखाए हैं, जो हमारा दीन जो सिखाता है, वो भी बच्चों को ऐसे मौक़ों पे हमें उनके दिल में डालना है। तो इसमें कामयाबी है। जब तक दीन की समझ नहीं है, सिर्फ डिग्री लेने से कामयाबी नहीं है। माँ बाप की खिदमत करना और अपने आप को हेल्थी रखना और मॉरल रखना, ये सब चीज़ों के साथ जो है हमारे बच्चों को हम ट्रेनिंग देते हैं। इसके अलावा इसके ये भी बच्चों के साथ एक दिल में बात रखना, देखिए आज की ये चीज़ की बहुत ज़रूरत है। सब इदारों में 200 इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज खुल गए, स्कूल चल रहे हैं, सब हो गया, मगर बच्चों को तरबियत के साथ पढ़ाना ये आलमीन और गौसिया का है जो हमारा एक मंशा है।
हम उम्मीद करेंगे यही कोशिश आगे भी जारी रहे।
इंशाअल्लाह मोहतरम।
थैंक यू सर। आपकी तासुरात कहिए सर।
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह आज बहुत खुशी का मौका है। करीबन 350 बच्चे यहाँ से ग्रेजुएट हो चुके हैं इंजीनियरिंग की फील्ड में। अभी दुनिया उनके लिए खुली है, उनकी जॉब, उनकी प्लेसमेंट्स, उनके जॉब्स, अब उनको एक अच्छी तरह से कमाने का ज़रिया मिल गया है कि कितने भी काम भी गए वो यहाँ उनके बेसिक एजुकेशन यहाँ पे जो हासिल की इंजीनियरिंग की फील्ड में वो भूलेंगे नहीं। जैसे हमारे चीफ गेस्ट आए थे चंद्रकांत आर्या साहब, यहाँ के स्टूडेंट थे करीबन 40 साल पहले, वो गौसिया को भूले नहीं और आज तक याद रखे हैं। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह ऐसे ही हमारे बच्चे इंशाल्लाह कामयाबी हासिल करेंगे।
बिल्कुल सर।
और साथ साथ में दीन का भी ख्याल रखना चाहिए इंशाल्लाह। अल्लाह उनकी कामयाबी
थैंक यू सर। थैंक यू सर। आज के प्रोग्राम में थोड़े में खुशी रोशनी डालिए कि किन किन शोबों में आज डिग्री दी गई।
आज जो ग्रेजुएशन डे था हमारा, इसमें 6 शोबे में डिग्री दी गई है। ये कोर्स कंप्लीशन डिग्री सर्टिफिकेट है जो हमने उनको दिया है। ये सिविल इंजीनियरिंग है, मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग है, इलेक्ट्रिकल एंड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स इंजीनियरिंग हुआ, फिर उसके बाद इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन इंजीनियरिंग है, कंप्यूटर साइंस एंड इंजीनियरिंग एंड फाइनली इंफॉर्मेशन साइंस एंड इंजीनियरिंग। ये बेसिक डिग्रीज हैं यूजी के लिए। इसके साथ साथ हमने एमटेक में भी डिग्री कोर्स कंप्लीशन सर्टिफिकेट पेश किया है और वो है स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियरिंग, और फिर इसी तरह पॉजिटिव इंजीनियरिंग है, फिर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग साइंस एंड इंजीनियरिंग और फिर मशीन डिज़ाइन है। इन कोर्सेस में इसके साथ हमने पीएचडी के अंदर भी दिया है। एक पीएचडी थी मैकेनिकल स्पेशलाइजेशन के अंदर और एक थी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन के अंदर में। तो इस तरह ये ऑल राउंड मतलब राइट फ्रॉम यूजी टू पीजी वी हैव गिवन दिस सर्टिफिकेट्स।
थैंक यू सर।